everybody. I want to know, why is Pat's wheelbase so long? What is up with this? Why does he have to have a long wheelbase?
So huge.
Look at this. This is 21 inches. Mine is almost 18. Why does he want his so far apart? Look at this. Here's a great demonstration. Look at how much further his front wheels are away than mine. That's almost 2 inches. I might want to extend mine. How do I do it with the board I have? You can do it too. You just have to try it. Follow the instructions after we go through and show you, and you can have yours further apart. So here's the board that Pat's riding. We're going to get a measuring stick, we're going to get a ruler here, and we're going to show you how much longer this is than even the one I'm riding. And it's pretty neat to understand what it's doing for the person who wants to have longer wheelbase. There isn't any reason why we can't extend my board, and we could shorten his up if for some reason he wanted more nose to it. It's fairly simple to do, and we're going to show you how we do that. Wheelbase means that from here to there, the wheelbase can be shorter or longer. Pat's got a really long wheelbase, and we want to know why. What's he doing? Why does he want it? What are the questions that all the inquiring minds want to know? What is going on with Pat's board? It's almost 2 inches longer than mine. It's really a long wheelbase, to the point where I think I need to change mine. All right, everybody, I'm gonna go figure this out. What is up with this? Why does he have to have a long wheelbase? Look, he's at 21 inches. I'm at like 18. What difference does it make when you have a large wheelbase? You're all gonna wanna know, because you're gonna wanna do this to your board. Okay, we know that Pat's wheelbase is 21 inches. We know that it's a long distance. One thing that's going to do for you is make you turn a little slower. But if you loosen your trucks, you could actually turn maybe the same quickness and have the same maneuverability, because your trucks are a little looser, but your wheelbase is longer. Now that's what I'm seeing here in advance, and I haven't rode the 21 inch, but I'm going to change my board, and I'm going to show you how to change your board step by step here today. So we're going to set Pat here, and then I'm going to take my board. So I've got my Andy Anderson deck, which I really love the shape of. I love everything about it. So I'm going to change this and add as much as I can, and I'm going to spread the trucks apart. So right now I have 6.5 inch tail, and Pat has a 5.5 inch tail. Is that enough tail? It looks like his is ground down a little bit, but I think I have plenty of room. Even if I come back an inch there and move mine an inch forward. So up here on the nose I have 6 3/8, and I got 6.5 on the back, thereabouts. So I think I can move mine back here. Move the back trucks back, move the front trucks forward, and I'll gain another inch out of it. Okay, everybody, I am ready to take my deck apart, and I'm going to extend it, and I'm going to re-drill it, and I'm going to reassemble it, and then we're going to go ride it and see how it compares to Pat's long wheelbase. Now, I'm only going an inch, which is good for me to start with. I just need a little bit bigger, and I'll take 2. There we go. That's why I'm looking for them right there. So there's those 2. And I'm just missing one. Got to be here somewhere. So what I need to do is find a straight edge. So hold on. Run it along the holes that are there. Right? So there's one way. You could run it over here, down these holes. Okay. And then the idea is that we're moving the trucks back, so we're going to go back as far as we can. And if you notice, the further back you go, it's gonna rock. So we're going to go back far enough here that, number one, I still have enough tail. So right there, we're at 5.5. Pat's at 5.5. You know, that's probably as much as I want to go. So we'll try that. Okay. We're going to move this back here and line those up. So actually, you know, what I'm trying to do is, your tape is going to tell you where your hole's going to go. So.
If you're 5'10", 6 feet tall, 6'2", why should you be riding the same size skateboard as a kid that's 4'10" or 5 foot tall? I don't think you should. So
I just need to check this, verify that everything's lined up, and then tighten it down. So I'm getting real close, guys. I want to know, why is Pat's wheelbase so long?
So, when I bought this deck, I went looking for something with a longer wheelbase. So it's 2 inches longer. I have a little wider stance as I'm skating. It's a little more stable. It just feels more comfortable. So that's what I ride now, is a 17.5-inch wheelbase.
Well, and earlier I showed everybody how I don't be afraid to go in and drill your board and extend it out, and so we did that video. But I'm excited to see if the longer wheelbase doesn't give me a little more extra room where I don't stand on the nose when I'm trying to really pump hard around the corner.
And I feel like you'll get a little more leverage too when you're pumping off, and you can get on your back foot or your front foot. It's just going to be more stable, I think. Well, I like it, like I said, I like it better. And you can go out and find companies that will build custom decks for you. I've been riding this deck for 12 years, which is kind of ridiculous, I know, but I did go out and get a new deck that I had custom made with the 17.5-inch wheelbase. It's got more the popsicle shape. It wouldn't fit in my bag to fly down here, so I ended up bringing this instead. But,
well, good thing for backups and things that you're used to.
Yeah.
So let's go tear it up.
Well, for one thing, like I said, my front foot's usually right about here, so I'm up on that front truck. That's where I'm riding. And so I got room if my foot gets out of position. I'm not up on the nose. I don't ever put my foot all the way up on the front nose of the board. If I'm doing a disaster or something, I'm popping the front trucks to get the back over the coping. But what I think it's doing is it's just giving me more stability. I've got a wider stance, which is always better, more stable. I'm also able to get a little more leverage coming off the transition and going up the transition. You just got the wider stance, gives you more leverage to pump and to push off
your foot. So your truck bolts are right here. Your foot goes right at the back, and you got a little bit of room to the very back of the board. And then when you put your front foot on your, maybe right up in here.
That's right behind
yeah. So there's the two front bolts. And his foot's going to go there, and that's the stance that Pat likes, and that's why he's got the huge wheelbase. I'm here at Fleshman Park in Naples, Florida, and I've got my Andy Anderson adjusted where the wheelbase is 1 inch longer than what it just was. So I've tried it a few times. I love it. I like that it's not as sensitive as what it was. When I had more tail and more nose, I like it further apart. So let's see how the day goes. So just look at the stance I have. Look at how far away my feet are, where they're at compared to the front and the back of the trucks. I love my new setup, and this proves right here that an old dog can still do new tricks. Great experience to try to do something different and see where it'll lead. I got somewhere. I did something. You got to try it too. I added more distance between the wheels to the wheelbase, and I am really enjoying it. What an incredibly awesome time we had making this video. We did lots of testing, we did lots of drilling, and I really love my new board. And thank you guys so much for even watching this. It means a lot to all of us. I hope to see you around at a skate park before long. Please hit the like and subscribe button, and hopefully I see you around the country somewhere. Skateboard Grandpa, over and out. See y'all later.